Good afternoon team, back again. This is becoming addictive, I have to watch it. Always used to go up to the Ullapool Guitar Festival. He never booked me, he never booked Jim Murray either. He didn't know what he was missing. And one of the delights of going up to Ullapool, as well as the amazing scenery, the phenomenal guitarists, and I do mean phenomenal. I mean, if you want to learn how badly you play the guitar, then go onto YouTube and look up Clive Carroll, the Zelinskis, just so many people that go up to Ullapool every year and play. Lovely guy called Alan Neve from Glasgow School of Music plays classical guitar, and there's everything from John Smith playing phenomenal Chet Atkins, Jerry Reed stuff, through Clive doing his thing, and singer-songwriters like John Smith. They're all there, and it's quite remarkable. But one of the other benefits is there's about usually 3 or 4 luthiers turn up, and the mainstay of the place is file guitars. When it comes to guitars, you can have a go on, you can play. And Roger Bucknell, who once snapped at me, but I forgive him, makes these lovely little 12 fret guitars. I'm sorry, all my guitars are 12 fret, they come to here, and then the fretboard stops. And that means that the bridge is much further down the body of the guitar, and more of the strings are vibrating over the body, and it's just a different tone, it's a different experience. But you just get used to playing 12 frets, and it takes me all my time to get down here, never mind to try and do something up here, so what do I want a cutaway for? No. Anyway, I'd been playing his little aerial 12, slotted headstock. This is the only guitar I think I've got that hasn't got a slotted headstock. Slotted headstock and 12 frets, and they're called aerial. I think they're about 2,200 quid brand new, and they're really nice little guitars. You know, it's a handmade guitar, for God's sake, and they're really, really good. And he makes them in all sorts of fancy stuff rather than mahogany. If you want, you can pay him twice as much. But anyway, I was playing these little aerials and thinking about them, and I thought, I've had a plan for a while, and I thought, as you get older, everything, as you know, everything sags, and your vocal cords get sloppier, longer, weaker, God knows what. I was never a tenor voice singer anyway, I'm more of a baritone, you know. And there's certain bits of guitar that you struggled to come to terms with when you were a kid. And you're loath to leave them, but you cannot sing up there anymore. I used to be able to do Skip James songs. Christ, I tune it down a tone. I don't think I can make them anymore. And I wanted a baritone guitar. And so I went up to Mr. Button and said, okay, how much to make a baritone guitar? He said, what do you want one of them for? And I said, because I can't reach the notes. He said, well, have you got a short scale length guitar at home? And I said, yeah. So we'll put some baritone strings on it and stop bothering me, sort of thing, you know. He actually does make lovely baritone guitars, and the scale length is much longer. It's probably down to here somewhere. And for those of you who are into such things, this has got baritone strings on it. That's a 16 and that's a 70. And as you can see, I'm again playing without finger picks, but it's tuned down to B, so the E string is B. So when I do that, it's actually a B chord, it's E, and that's an E. So if you get the feeling, so when I play that, I'm actually singing in G. I'm not singing I'm playing C chords, but I'm singing in G. So this solved the problem. Now this little guitar's got a bit of history. It was made for me back in 1997 by a lovely man, I think I mentioned in one of the other videos, called Pete Howlett, who now just makes ukuleles, but you can dig him up on Facebook. And it's Koa, back and sides. Koa is the wood that they use for making ukuleles primarily, and he was skint at the time. This is ladder braced. It's the same. I'll bring a 12 string another time, which is also ladder braced, and it's flat fretboard, and it's basically his version of a copy of a Gibson L1, and it's great. And I will, to please him at some time before he goes and I go, put ordinary strings back on it and play something for him on it, because he's a little bit concerned that I'm abusing his guitars by putting these strings on. There is one other little bit of history with this guitar. You won't be able to see it, but there's a crack that's been glued there. Many years ago, it will be 18 years ago, somebody decided that I wasn't being obedient and thought it'd be a good idea to snap the neck off this. I no longer see that person. And this guitar was made good again by Peter Barton in Addingham. Can't recommend him enough. One, for his guitars, and for the repairs and the work he does. So that's enough talking bollocks for this session. One of the songs, I'm going to do a couple of songs for you. One of them is a Tampa Red number that Big Bill Brunsey took and made his version of, and then what you do is you take that version and you make it yours. And it's a song called It Hurts Me Too, or something called When Things Going Wrong. And there was something else I was going to say about it, but I've just got it out of my head. Maybe when I finish singing it, it'll come back to me. Who knows? Anyway, here we go. I'm sitting here waiting for that train. All of my waiting made, so been in vain. When things going wrong, so wrong for you, it hurts me too. No need for you to weep, no need for you to moan. You done me wrong, babe. Now today I'm gone. When things going wrong, so wrong for you, it hurts me too. I want you, baby, all to myself. Get so doggone my child, think you're loving someone else. When things going wrong, so wrong for you, it hurts me too. There's no need for you to weep, no need for you to moan. You done me wrong, babe. That's why today I'm gone. When things going wrong, so wrong for you, it hurts me too. Take your hand, bid you goodbye. You don't need me no more, babe. Got another man my size. When things going wrong, so wrong for you, it hurts me too. Thank you. Now, the one thing I was going to say, of course, that I forgot and remembered was that last time I did a video, I had the guitar head down. I've actually crossed my legs like a good boy. Stopped me having to go to the low. And so I'm playing this stuff, and you know, it's like, and people going, yeah, great, what the bloody hell are you doing here? What are you doing? Oh dear. So that's that one. That's from the singing of Big Bill Brunsey. And there's another one. It's a St. Louis number. I can't remember the. It might be a Jordan. It might be Luke Jordan. It might be Charlie Jordan. Don't know. Can't remember. And it's a song called Raiding Squad Blues. And again, it's the same thing. I can't reach the notes. So here we go. That one was in C, and this one's in G. Well, G it becomes D. If you know what I mean. Here we go. Do it again. Don't play this guitar that often. Too late, too late, too late. It's too late, too late, too late, too late, too late. I'm on my way to the holdover, man, I cannot hesitate. I said, hey now mama, these bars is killing me. I said, hey now mama, these bars is killing me. Goddamn Red Squad Blues, holdovers killing for me. When I was on my feet, couldn't walk down the street, police looking at me from my head to my feet. I said, hey now mama, these Reds is killing me. I don't want nobody, baby, loaded down in Tennessee. I said, hey now mama, these Reds is killing me. I said, hey now mama, these Reds is killing me. Goddamn Red Squad Blues, holdovers killing for me. My friends all ganged around. When I had plenty of money, my friends all ganged around. Now I'm in this red, friends have all thrown me down. There's another verse and I couldn't think of it, so so there you are, baritone guitar. I'll do you one more number on this. I sometimes take this out when I want to do 12 stringy numbers because it's easier to keep in tune than a 12 string. You know, you get them in tune, take it out of the case, it's in tune, you come to play it on a gig and the atmosphere in the room has changed everything. You've got to start going ding 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 with 12 strings. People go, this is easier. This is one of the songs that I love to sing, and again ended up putting a capo on the 5th fret or the 4th fret to get it to, so I could sing it in the key I wanted to sing it in. And I'm a great believer in not using these things. I mean, I do use them, but I don't like to use them because as soon as you put a capo on the guitar, the volume goes. And again, we're back to the old days. It doesn't matter, does it now with PAs? You can put a capo up here and it still sounds like something. But I'm still back to the days of letting the instrument actually ring, and if you need to put a capo on, then think, well, what are the chords? Could I use it as a root chord to start and play it in? You know, play it in A rather than D or whatever. You just move things around. But this one has a particular accompaniment, and you can't really do it in any other key than this, or another chord, sorry, do apologise, than this. I've got to be careful because the musicians watch this stuff, you know, and I can't read music. I've never been able to read music. Well, I looked at it and thought, Jesus, that looks hard. It's like I never learned to play chess either, because that looked like you had to learn something. And everything I've learned, I've not learned by looking so much, other than what was that chord you did. It's listening. Went for a flamenco lesson just for the fun of it when we were in Spain once. And the woman who was teaching said, "Why have you got your eyes shut?" I said, "Well, what's someone going to learn? I've got to hear what I'm playing rather than see what I'm doing. If I hear it, I know whether it's right or whether it's wrong. If I look at it, it might always look okay." Anyway, I'll shut up and thank you ever so much for this, for the privilege of being able to do these things. This is the last one, and I'll be back again on Wednesday. Hope you have a great weekend. Cheers. Candyman, you gone. Candyman, not do anything in this God Almighty world. Be a Candyman, oh, big-legged Ida, big-legged Ida, big-legged Ida. She's a big-legged gal. Big-legged Ida, but I love that big-legged gal, God knows I do. Run and get the pitcher, get the baby some beer. Run and get the pitcher, get the baby some beer. Run and get the pitcher, get the baby some beer. Run and get the pitcher, get the baby some beer. Now run and get the pitcher, get the baby some beer. Run and get the pitcher, get the baby some beer. No, I'd do anything in this God Almighty world. Give me a Candyman home. Little red light, little green light, little red light, I got a little green light. Little red light, got a little green light. You're gonna stop on a red light, go on a green. Don't mess with Mr. In Between. Peppermint stick, got a little rice bag. Got a peppermint stick, got a little rice bag. Peppermint stick, I got a little rice bag. And I'm going down New Orleans, sitting on a candy store. Candyman, 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 been here and gone. Candyman, I'd do anything in this God Almighty world. Get me a Candyman home. There you go. Thank you. Take care.